Hey guys! Welcome to a new video. My name's Eric.
And my name is Gretel.
And we're in between maps and we're travel vloggers, and right now we're here in New York.
Yes, we're gonna do the typical tour here in New York City.
They actually have different trips around the city. We picked the one for Uptown because we already did the one for Downtown, but that's in Spanish. We're gonna put a link in case you want to hear that. I think the duration of the trip is about 2 hours more or less. We're gonna go through Uptown New York, and that's gonna include the Harlem area as well, as far as I'm told. The great thing is you have a map that you can take a look at even before you get on this trip. This is the location that's closest to our hostel. It's unlimited hop on, hop off,
which means that you can get off and on whenever you want.
They actually have lots of buses, so what you have to do is just wait for the next one, and then you're on your way again back on the loop. Make sure you wear the appropriate attire. Like today's a chilly day, so we're wearing jackets. Yesterday it was kind of raining. Make sure you have something to protect your gear and you.
So let's stop talking and let's get started.
Yay, let's go.
Today it's a very chilly day. Oh my god, it's so cold. I'm not used to this cold because I'm from Nicaragua, from Central America, and this is like killing me right now.
I'm not used to cold weather too. I'm from the Philippines. It's a tropical country, but all you have to do is just bring a jacket. I think you're good to go. It's about 15 degrees Celsius. The wind's really blowing, so you gotta get ready for the weather. Picked up from that Church of John the Divine.
I wanted to be in the lower section, but like there's no seats right now.
It's not that bad actually, because there's a lot of people here, so I guess human warmth is like being shared. Now it's starting to get warm actually. In a little bit we might even have to take off our jackets and our sweaters.
Our first stop is the Apollo Theater. It's actually one of the famous theaters here in Manhattan.
Another convenient thing here is they have like an audio guide that you can hook up to. They offer like 9 different languages.
They give you some ear pods that you can plug in here. Each channel it's a different language. Alright, next advice guys. You gotta make sure your head is in the right place. When I say that, think about all of the branches and the traffic lights that's gonna be passing above you. They're gonna come dangerously close to you. Nothing is gonna hit you. You just gotta make sure you're not standing. If you want to change places, just make sure the bus is stopped before you do that.
They give you lots of warnings as well. There's like signs everywhere that passengers must remain seated at all times, because otherwise you might hit yourself with a traffic light. Nobody wants that.
Putting myself all the way like under the sun. It's still cold, but the sun is helping a lot. So you see people getting on and off when they see something interesting. Right now there's not a lot of people because a lot has actually gone off. Every stop we are picking people and dropping off.
Now we're passing by a place called the Museum Mile, because there's a couple of museums here. Like you had the Guggenheim Museum, and now we have the Met right in front of us. I think most of the field trips for schools, they go here to the museums. Quick change in plans. We are gonna get off. We kind of want to see a little bit of the Central Park Zoo because it's gonna pass by there.
We're gonna explore Central Park. I want to see so many things. I want to take some pictures, and there's like some bridges and some really nice views. And then we're gonna finish the tour in American Museum of Natural History.
We're in one of the entrances to the Central Park so that we can explore a little bit. No need to worry, because next time you just go to a different stop, and you can even look it up on your phone to know where the closest stop is, and then we're gonna hop on again.
So I thought I needed. So I thought.
So Central Park is known for the beautiful nature, really beautiful views, and also the people exercising, jogging, and having fun here. It's super beautiful.
And as always, we're using GPS to get around, because otherwise it's gonna be a little bit tricky just looking at a map without knowing your location. We're actually looking for a couple of spots here. One is here, and there's another bridge, a couple more lakes, a couple more ponds.
So I thought I needed.
So this is a really cool spot here near the bridge, and there's like, look at this beautiful ducks and pigeons, like look at them.
So I thought I needed.
We stopped in this spot because it has a great view of the bridge that we want to find. We're gonna spend some time here so that we can take some good pictures and some good videos. Now we're at the Bethesda Fountain. It's like a really centric spot and a lot of people congregate here, and it's good for us too because it's a little bit chilly, so we want to stay here because it's out in the open.
So near the fountain, there's also like some boats you can rent to go around the whole pond.
You make
One more thing you'll notice is that there's a lot of street performers playing their instruments. There's a lot of people who are singing. There's even people who can draw for you. You know, they would appreciate the tip, of course. It's midday. There's a couple more interesting places we want to go to. Before we hop back on the bus runs until 6 p.m. So you have until 6 p.m. to be able to do your tours either downtown or uptown.
you make
There's also a lot of wooded areas like this, so if you're into hiking or running and you need trails to go by, there's a lot of open spaces here. Now we're at the Great Lawn. It's good to stay here because the sun hits you directly, so we're gonna stay here and have some snacks and probably get back on the bus after that. Now we're gonna exit the Central Park. We just go on their website and then you can check from there where is the closest stop, so you don't have to be wondering where you have to hop on again.
That's awesome.
Okay, that's pretty much it for the tour.
This trip was super cool because it actually gives you another perspective. A lot of people know about downtown. People like to go there, but this is like a different view of the city. It gives the full perspective of New York City.
Don't stay on the bus. You need to hop on and you need to hop off because there's so many things to see. In the uptown tour, there's like a lot of museums and you have the Central Park, you have the zoo. So if you can start early and then end late. They start at 9 a.m. and they end at 6. Like maximize that time.
And I really recommend to stop in Central Park because this is one of the best places here. The best spot to take pictures, like really cool pictures. The connection between nature and the city.
I'm sure you're wondering how much everything is. We're gonna put information in the description of the video. Go to their website so that you can plan your trip ahead.
I really hope you guys love this video. We really love to do this trip. Just comment down below, what do you think about this trip? Would you like to come here to New York? Have you been here in New York? If you're not subscribed, just make sure to subscribe to our channel here in Between Maps.
We cannot recommend TopView New York City enough. They're experts in their field. So if you're planning to go anywhere near New York, you have to look them up. Thank you for supporting us in our travels, guys. And remember, guys, what we do is we travel and we do videos in English like this and in Spanish. So if you're like interested to see other videos, check out our channel. And we also did a video on the downtown tour. That one's in Spanish if you'd like to see it. And while you're at it, go ahead and follow us on Instagram and Facebook too, because there we post real-time updates of our travels and our lives.
So that will be it. See you in the next one. Bye. I don't like you, coldness. That's why I don't live here. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Dale.
English, right?
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Hey guys!
Yay! Yo, yay! I'm doing this because it's super cold. Sorry, but my emotions are not going through. Okay,